to Outback to Coast. We're going to a little bushwalk today, but it is raining, so I don't know how much of a bushwalk we're going to do, but we're here and we're making an effort.
We might end up at Third Wave for lunch in the middle of town.
Again, now we keep promising that. We have to get there eventually, yeah. But yeah, we'll see how we go. There's a lot of rain around, but we're at Werribee Gorge. It's about an hour out of Melbourne. It is a lovely spot. We just, we've never walked here and we're trying to get fit for our big trip. The snacks are in the backpack. So, you know, it's all about the snacks. So we'll see. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. See how we go.
Yeah.
Here we are at Werribee Gorge, short circuit walk. We're going to try, and this is all part of trying to get a bit fitter for our big trip around Australia, because we thought we'd do a bit of walking around the national parks and that, and yeah, but I think we need to get our fitness up a bit, so this is all part of that. Stay tuned, see how we go.
Well, you know, we're real experts at this bushwalking. We parked down the bottom because we thought we'd be closer, and we've walked up, and now we're where we should have parked. We've walked up the hill for nothing.
We've done this really hard little climb up this hill to come to where we should have started from in the first place.
Oh, we're just pros
I
at
think
this.
we've got a bit to learn.
Yeah, and we're puffing, you know, like, oh my goodness, the crows are laughing at us.
Yeah.
Okay, next step, off we go.
Some boots, Shazza.
And some.
And some. Yes.
Don't do this without walking boots, guys.
We used to wander around in runners, not that we do much bushwalking, but we decided to get ourselves some walking boots. Good investment.
Yes, definitely.
Even on these tracks, which aren't probably, some bushwalkers wouldn't really classify as very difficult. But for me, that's pretty steep and pretty rough, and
yeah, we'll film it at the end of this and it'll be like
you'll be lucky to breathe. We thought we were at the top when we got to the last little hill.
We're still going.
We come to a bend in the little track and it continues upwards.
Yeah, this is testing us out.
It is good for our fitness.
For all the people that have walked this before and thought it was easy, I know, but seriously, we're not bushwalkers, we're just trying to get fitter. So yeah, we're still going. Haven't hit the snacks yet, that's a bonus. Oh, I've lost my Shory. He's nowhere to be seen. Oh no. Shory! Oh, good. He's alive. He's alive. It's all good. Stress less. We're warming up, so we're shedding some layers even. That's impressive, because when we headed off it was raining and thought we'd just get wet, but it's going okay. Won't
go any further than me jocks, promise.
We've just got to survive this, never mind get wet. That's the least of our worries, getting wet.
We made it to the top of the hill. All we've got to do now is hopefully walk downhill, back round the circuit, starting to rain, and get to our car.
Wet.
As long as we don't have to swim the flooded river, we should be half a chance. Just weaving our way around this little track here, merry little track that it is. It's a steep little track, rocky little track. It's yeah, well, Shaz and I do walk a bit. We walk 2 or 3 times a week, probably 5 or 6 k's a time, and we wouldn't say it's super easy. So if you didn't walk much at all, that'd be very hard, and if you're a seasoned bushwalker, you're probably quite simple. And now it's starting to rain and we're getting quite wet.
Us bushies might need to stand under a tree like an old horse.
Yes, as Shaz was saying, us bushies might find ourselves a little tree to stand under, a little hidey spot to shelter under until the rain's gone. We've decided just to tough it out in the rain because the looks of it's not going to get any better, it's not going to improve, so we might as well just...
We're just going to get wet.
We're just going to get wet, as Shazza says. So, but it's all good. It's a good walk. Wet, warm, yeah.
We have snacks.
We have snacks. Good luck we'll find a car we can get into and warm up. But yeah, it's a good spot to come out to. Shaz has just gone for a walk to the top of the hill to see what there is.
More bush.
A bit like the big drift, just more bush. The big drift was more sand.
More sand.
It's just bush as far as you can see. We're heading back down towards the river. Bit of luck we are. Shaz taken a spill, but she's all good. But
hey, all mud down the side of me. Yeah, don't do this when it's wet, it's too slippery.
We have got good walking boots on, but it is still really slippery, so yeah, good spot to avoid when it's a bit of rain around. It's not worth the hassles, because it is pretty steep, pretty slippery, yeah, and pretty hard country to get back into, so yeah. And a bridge to cross the river. We mightn't starve to death out in the Australian bush yet.
Oh, we were never going to starve to death.
Yes, no, we would have eaten witchetty grubs first.
Oh look, we found it.
Look out, we've found a cool spot.
Yeah.
Rather than just all bush,
Oh,
it's
look,
actually...
there's even humans down there. Look,
humans. An endangered species? I think not. Well, we've actually come out some. Oh, we can see water. Look out.
Look out.
We might go for a dip.
Not.
Not, says Shazza. Not across the bridge, we've got to go all the way back. They've slocked it off.
No.
Can't be hard to walk. That little kid was about 6 years old doing it.
Yeah, they've only just started.
Yeah, it's true. Look at that, we've come to a dead end.
Oh,
Warning, footbridge closed. We're stuck.
Yeah. Oh. Can't imagine this ending well. Maybe you might want to leave the camera running for this.
You might
one.
want to slide down your backside down that
Oh my
sweetness.
God.
When you hang on to your thing or something.
This isn't going to go well. So this could be one for the bloopers.
Looks very slippery down there, and it's very steep. To one of the water crossings. Yay!
Yay us!
Go us.
There's hope for us yet.
Yeah,
Seriously.
exactly.
Yeah.
Little professional bushwalkers that we are.
Little Outback to coast. This is definitely our Outback day for sure.
It's a nice little stream.
Bring on the national parks. We're all good.
That's it. We'll do the 10k walk next. I think that's a k walk, wasn't it?
That was more than a K. Give us some credit.
Give us some credit. Yeah, I don't know how far it is, but it's probably, I don't know, 3-5k or something or other.
Felt like a
Might
bloody
be
long
5.
way.
It felt like a lot further than 5k, but probably about 5k, I'd reckon.
But yeah, good spots. We might find a platypus.
We might. We might find a
Go
wombat.
Go swimming.
Yes. a bit shallow for me. Probably a bit cold. I left my swimmers at home.
Excuses, excuses.
On the left hand, right hand side. How better than that did you get? I had it turned off anyway. Read your map before you head off on these little walks, because we've just gone 5k's round pretty rough country, haven't we, Shaz, for us? That's very steep country. Yeah, Shaz fell over twice. Really steep country. And if you turn around, our car is actually parked
Just there.
100 metres up there. We could have walked 100 metres and got to the same spot. So it's all good fun.
Oh well, we've had a good time, so it's all good. We're very wet, very muddy.
Very wet.
Heading somewhere awesome for lunch.
Might be getting changed before that.
I think so, yes.
Right. But yes.
Slight hiccup. Thought we were at the car park. No, we weren't.
We still had a big hill to get up to get to the car park.
We had more walking to do, but we can see our car. It's so exciting. Oh dear.
So we're heading to the city and never going to the bush again.
So we have done 9,500 steps. My heart rate's at 120 and we've burned 1,400 calories. We've earned lunch.
Yeah, that's not bad for the morning. That earned snacks.
Yes. This is take two. We've gone home, had a hot shower, got changed because we were very wet, and now we're going to head for somewhere good to eat. Didn't go on the bike because it's still raining, so we wussed out on that. And
we survived Australian bush floods, fires, snake bites.
Yeah, none of that. Yeah, none of that.
Was wet, but
it was wet. I did go for a sixer, but all's good. Hot shower fixes most things, so it's all good.
That's definitely changed hands.
So when you're hungry, this is where you come to Skewered in Port Melbourne. Like seriously, look at all that food.
Yum.
Well, it's pretty windy down here in Williamstown. We're holding on to our hats. But we've just finished lunch at Skewered in Port Melbourne. Best place ever to go when you're really hungry. Like we hadn't had, it was about 3 o'clock, we hadn't had lunch and we'd been walking, we felt we'd earned it. It was an awesome meal. Always good, isn't it?
Always good down Skewered, yeah. Good meal down there.
Best place ever for souvlaki. We get the platter, but yeah, it's really, really good.
Fair dinkum Greek souvlaki.
Greek food, yeah. Really good stuff. So yeah, we've had an awesome day. We've got a bit wet, but nothing a hot shower doesn't fix, and a washing machine on the clothes, I guess. But good practice for us for our trip.
Good way of getting fit, walking out round through the little Lurdy-Durd gorge or whatever it is down there.
It's only 7 weeks till we head off, so we need all the practice we can get. So it's been a great day. If you like what we do and enjoy our videos, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.
Stay safe and stay upright, and we'll see you all later.
Okay, we just finished the day off by droning some kite surfers at the Altona beach. There's, I don't know, I was going to say hundreds of them. There's probably not that many, but
there's about 60, and
there's been nearly 100 down here. There's a lot. It is blowing an absolute gale, so the drone kept saying high velocity winds, cannot land automatically, all these scary things. I kept flying. But I had to stay pretty high because when they jump they go high, so I can't go too close to them. But it was a good way to finish the day.